because there are two types of coup on the continent right now, and people look at only the military part that's happening in the Sahel region, but no one is talking about the civilian or so-called democratic coup d'etat, where people violate the constitution, where a civilian just use the word civilian and then they use the rituals called election, but in reality, it's just a monarchy. Somebody just there in power forever and they pass it on to their son or their kinsman or someone from their ethnic group. And that type of monarchy happening. We saw it in Gabon, where Bongo family thought that they will rule forever. And then they gave it to Wali Bongo. He took it from his father, Omar Bongo. And then the dynasty of the Bongo will continue until there was a palace coup. And then that's the coup everybody talking about, but the coup have been happening since Omar Bongo. What is happening in Cameroon is the same thing. It's a democratic monarchy. So for me, when I look at all of this, I like to address the historical and cultural aspect of it. African people, we have not uh, succeeded in overthrowing our kings before we accepted the institution called democracy. In Europe, what happened when the Europeans had a revolution where they removed their kings? The people decided that they no longer want monarchy. They removed their king. There was a king in France, King Louis XIV. He said, "L'État c'est moi." He said, "The state, I am the state. I can do whatever I want and say whatever I want." And the people said, "You really? Now we'll have to kick you out." So the people rose and they overthrew their king, executed them publicly. And then democracy was bought with a price. That's why they defended in Europe. American got their democracy through revolution. In Africa, it was copy and pasted. So we, the people, do not see ourselves as citizens with rights. We see ourselves as subjects to our leaders who somehow we adore them as kings and we are afraid of them. We dance for them when they come, when they go for medical checkup abroad, when they come back, we dance and beat drums and welcome them like kings. We don't realize that these people are servants. We elected them, they are not kings. So I think the consciousness of our people is where the problem lies. The culture of democracy is not in Africa yet. We have it on paper. The institution are copied and pasted, but do we, the people, see ourselves as citizens? Did we overthrow our kings and replace them with democratic rulership naturally in our own country? We have not done that. And I think until we do that, until we have a class revolution in Africa, democracy will never work. That's my first submission.